Good morning, IPM International School students. Welcome to your iLearn class. I'm Alisha Khan and I will be teaching you mathematics. We will be studying chapter 3 subtraction today. So let's get started. Children, in this chapter, first we will understand what is subtraction of 3-digit numbers without regrouping. See the first example over here. Here we have to subtract 241 from 573. Now first we will understand how we have to arrange these numbers in columns of ones, tens and hundreds. Why only ones, tens, hundreds? Because here both the numbers are of 3 digits. That is, its place value is up to hundreds. See, this is 241. So this is ones place, this is tens place and this is hundreds place. In the same way, see the next number, that is 573. So 3 is at ones place, 7 is at tens place and 5 is at hundreds place. Now how we will arrange these numbers? First, we will compare these two numbers. After comparing, we can see that at hundreds place, in the first number, 2 is there. And in the second number, at hundreds place, 5 is there. So as you know, 5 is greater than 2, then whole 573 number is greater than 241. While doing subtraction, we always write the bigger number first. Or the second method is that you can simply copy down the number first, which is written just after the word from, because here we are subtracting first number from second number. So we always write the number which is written after the word from. So 3 is at ones place. So in the column of ones we will write 3. 7 is at tens place. So in the column of tens we will write 7. 5 is at hundreds place. So we will write 5 under the column of hundreds. Now below this bigger number we will write the smaller number, that is 241 according to its place value. Now start subtracting from ones column. Children, as you can see here, we have to subtract 1 from 3. So what we will do, we will draw 3 lines and strike off 1 line. How many lines are left over here? Here 2 lines are left. It means that 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. This you all have already learnt in your previous classes. Now moving on to next place, that is tens place. Here we have to subtract 4 from 7. So we draw 7 lines and strike off 4 lines. How many lines are left over here? 3. It means 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Now moving on to next place, that is hundreds place, we will subtract 2 from 5. So for that we will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines and strike off 1, 2 lines. How many lines are left? 3. So it means 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Now after subtracting these two numbers, the number which we get, that is 332, is called difference. And the number from which we subtract, that is the bigger number, is called minuend. And the number that is being subtracted over here, that is 241, is called subtrahend. Children, now see the second topic, that is subtraction of 3-digit numbers with regrouping. Now see what is with regrouping. Here we have to subtract 565 from 714. Now what is the method to arrange these numbers in columns? The number which is written after the word from, and that is also a bigger number than 565, we will write that number first. So 7 is at hundreds place, so we will write 7 under hundreds column. 1 is at tens place, so we will write 1 under tens column, and 4 is at ones place, so we will write 4 under ones column. Now we will write 565 below these digits. As you can see that I have left over 2 rows here. Now I will tell you why I have left that and why you all also have to left these 2 rows. Children, as you can see here, we have to subtract 5 from 4. And you know that 5 is a bigger number than 4. Now how we will subtract? We can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. So for that, what we will do? We will borrow number. What we will do? We will borrow. And from where we will borrow? We will borrow from the previous place value. That is from tens place. That is from 1. This is 1. When we will borrow one number from 1, this 1 will become 0. And this 4 will become what? This will not become 5. This will become 14. Now we will subtract 5 from 14. So for that we will draw 14 lines and strike off 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now see how many lines are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lines are left. It means 9 is the number after subtracting 5 from 14. Now moving on to next place, that is tens place. Here now we have to subtract 6 from 0. And this is also not possible to subtract a bigger number from 0. What we will do here? We will again borrow one number from hundreds place. That is from 7. So when we will take one number from 7, it will become 6. And this 0 will become what? This will not become 1. This will become 10. Instead of 0, this number will become 10. Now we will subtract 6 from 10. So for that we will draw 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And strike 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many lines are left? 4 lines are left. So it means 6. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. Now what we have to do? We will move on to next place. Here we have to subtract 5 from 6. Yes, this is possible. This is a simple subtraction. So we can draw 6 lines and strike 5 lines. And how many lines are left over here? Only one line. So we will write 1 here. So the number which we get after subtracting is 149. Children, as you know, the number from which we subtract is called minuend. The number which is being subtracted is called subtrahend, and the number which we get after subtraction is called difference. Children, after subtraction of 3-digit numbers, now we will move on to subtraction of 4-digit numbers without regrouping. Here we have to subtract 4,262. This is a 4-digit number from 8,963, and this is also a 4-digit number. So we will make columns of ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Now as you know that we always write bigger number first, that is the number which is written after the word from. So we will arrange this 8,906 tens. 60, that is 6 tens and 3 ones under these place values. Now we will copy down this number under these numbers. So 4 is at thousands place, so it will come under thousands column. 2 is at hundreds place, so it will come under hundreds column. 6 is at tens place, so it will come under tens column, and 2 will come under ones column. Now we will subtract these numbers. Here we have to subtract 2 from 3. So we can draw 3 lines and strike 2. What we will left? Here we left with 1. 6 minus 6 is equal to what? We will draw 6 lines and strike all 6 lines. So we will left with 0 here. Then subtract 2 from 9. So draw 9 lines. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and strike 2 lines. How many lines are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lines are left here. Now we will subtract 4 from 8. So we will draw 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and strike 4 lines. So we left with the number 4. So what we get after subtracting these two numbers? We get 4,701 and this is called the difference. Children, now see the second example. Here we have to subtract 1,503 from 3,606. So how we will arrange? We will arrange the bigger number first. 3 will come under thousands column, 6 will come under hundreds column, 0 will come under tens column and this 6 will come under ones column. Now below these digits we will arrange this number. So 1 will come under thousands column, 5 will come under hundreds column, 0 will come under tens column and 3 will come under ones column. Now start subtracting from ones place. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1 and 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So what is the difference between these two numbers? The difference between these two numbers is 2,103. Children, our next topic is subtraction of 4-digit numbers with regrouping. Here we have to subtract 4,485 as this is a 4-digit number. So its place value will start from thousands place. This is ones place, this is tens place, this is hundreds place and this is thousands place. And we have to subtract this number from 8,351. Now what is the method to arrange these numbers in columns? We will write the number which is bigger and written after the word from. So here this number is 8,351. So 1 will come under ones place, 5 will come under tens place, 3 will come under hundreds place and 8 will come under thousands place. Now write this number. This 5 is at ones place, so 5 will come under the column of ones below 1. 8 will come under tens column below 5. 4 will come under hundreds column below 3 and this 4 will come under thousands column below 8 and here we will put subtraction sign. Now we will start doing subtraction from ones column. Here we have to subtract 5 from 1. As you know, 5 is greater than 1. We can't subtract 5 from 1. So what we will do? We will borrow one number from the previous number. So we will borrow 1 from 5. So this 5 will become 4. And this 1 will become what? This will become 11. So 11 minus 5. So draw 11 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and strike 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many lines are left? 6 lines are left. So 11 minus 5 is equal to 6. Now start doing subtraction from of tens place. Here we have to subtract 8 from 4 because after giving one number 2, this 1, this 5 has become what? This has become 4. Again, this 8 is greater than 4. So what we have to do? We will borrow one number from this previous number, that is from 3. So this 3 will become 2 and this 4 will become what? This will become 14. So 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. Now we will do subtraction of hundreds column. Here we have to subtract 4 from 2. Again, this 4 is greater than 2. So what we have to do? We will again borrow one number from this 8. And this 8 will become what? It will become 7. And this 2 will become what? It will become 12. So 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. Now moving on to last column, that is thousands column, we will subtract 4 from 7. So 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. So here the difference is 3866. Children, now see the second example. Here we have to subtract 948 from 1867. As you can see, this is a 3-digit number and this is a 4-digit number. So its place value is ones, tens, hundreds, and its place value is up to 1000. So as you know, we write bigger number first. So we will arrange 1867 first, and below this, how we will write this number? This 8 is at ones place, so in the ones column we will write 8, then we will write 4 which is at tens place, and then 9 which is at hundreds place, so it will come under hundreds column. Now see, this box, we will not write any number here. As you can see here, no number is there, so we can write 0 here. Now start doing subtraction from ones column. 7 minus 8. As you know, 7 is less than 8. So we can't subtract 8 from 7. What we have to do then? We will borrow one number from this 6. And this 7 will become 17. And this 6 will become 5. So 17 minus 18. What will be the difference? We will draw 17 lines, and from these 17 lines we will strike off 8 lines. So how many lines are left over here? 9 lines are left. So the answer is 9. Now move on to next place, that is tens place. Here we have to subtract 4 from 5. 4 is less than 5. We can simply subtract this 4 from 5 because 4 is less than 5. So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Now move on to next place. Here we have to subtract 9 from 8. As you know, 9 is greater than 8. So what we have to do? We will again borrow one number from 1. So this 1 will become 0 and this 8 will become 18. Now 18 minus 9 is equal to 9, and the 0 minus 0 will remain 0. So what is the difference which we get after subtracting these two numbers? The difference is 919.
Children, now I will explain you properties of subtraction. So the first property of subtraction is when we subtract 0 from a number, the result is that number itself. What does it mean? It means that any number, suppose here I have written 23. So when we subtract 0 from any number, we will get the number itself. So here 23 minus 0 is equal to 23. That is the number itself. See the second example. Here 169 minus 0. which is equal to 169. That is the number itself. Now see the second property of subtraction. When we subtract a number from that number itself, the result is 0. What does it mean? It means that when we subtract a number from that number itself, means when we subtract similar numbers, we always get 0 as the result. So here 15 minus 15 is equal to 0. See the second example. No matter what is the number, whether it is a 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 4-digit number, but when we subtract two similar numbers, we always get the result 0. So here 200 minus 200 is equal to 0. Now see the third property. Adding the subtrahend to the difference will always be equal to the minuend. So in this property we have to keep three terms in our mind. First is subtrahend, second is minuend, and third is the difference. Children, now see this example. This is 30 minus 10, which is equal to 20. So here 30 is minuend, 10 is subtrahend, and after subtracting 10 from 30, the difference is 20. So according to this property, when we add subtrahend to the difference, that is here we are adding 10, that is subtrahend, and 20, that is the difference, we are getting minuend, that is 30. Hence this last property of subtraction helps us in cross-checking the subtraction sums. Children, now our last topic of this chapter is word problems. First word problem is, in a park there were 432 trees. 287 trees got uprooted during a severe storm. How many trees were left in the park? So what is the question? That in a park there were 432 trees, and during a severe storm 287 trees got uprooted. Means these many trees got destroyed. So how we will find out what we have to do in this word problem? So in word problem, if left word is there, it means that we have to do subtraction. See the solution. First statement is, total number of trees in a park is equal to 432. So we will arrange 432 under the column of ones, tens and hundreds. Second statement is, number of trees got uprooted is equal to 287. Number of trees left in the park. Now we have to find the difference between these two numbers. Children, you can see that I have already arranged these digits under the column of ones, tens and hundreds. Now we will start doing subtraction from ones place. 2 minus 7. 7 will not be subtracted from 2 as 7 is bigger than 2. So what we will do? We will borrow one number from previous place, that is from 3, and this 2 will become 12. So 12 minus 7 is equal to 5. Now we move on to next place, that is tens place. Here in place of 3, now it is 2, and 2 minus 8 is not possible. So what we will do? We will again borrow one number from 4 and 2 will become 12. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. Now move on to last place, that is hundreds. Now here 4 becomes 3. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So how many trees left in the park? So in the park 145 trees left. So our answer is 145 trees were left in the park. Children, now see the second example. A man earned 8,970 rupees in a month. He spent 5,987 rupees. How much money did he save? So what is the amount a man earned in a month? He earned 8,970 rupees. And he spent 5,987 rupees in a month. Now we have to find how much money did he save. So here we will do subtraction because we have to find out the leftover amount. See the solution. So first statement is total money earned. So what is the total money a man earned in a month? Is 8,970. So we will make columns of 1,000, 100, tens and ones. Second statement is money he spent is equal to 5,987. Now we have to find out how much money he saved in a month. So for that we have to do subtraction here. Now we will start from ones column. 0 minus 7 is not possible because 7 is greater than 0. So we will borrow one number from 7 and 0 will become 10. So 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. Now as 7 becomes 6, 6 minus 8 is again it is not possible. So what we will do, we will borrow one number from 9. 6 will become 16. 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. Now this 9 becomes 8. 8 minus 9 again it is not possible, so we will borrow one number from 8. So this 8 at hundreds place will become 18. 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. Now we will subtract the digits of last column. This 8 becomes 7, so 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. So how much money a man saved in a month? A man saved 2,983 in a month. So in this way we can solve subtraction word problems.